Good morning, market movers, for Tuesday, October 29th. Actually, today, the 29th, I believe that's the same day of the 1929 crash, was October 29th. Not 100% sure on that, but I think that's right. Big news was aftermarket yesterday. Apple reported earnings. They came in, actually, their net income was $7.5 billion versus about 8.2 for the same quarter last year. Third quarter in a row of declines, and not that great. If you look at guidance, they said that the holiday season is going to be their worst since 2008, which was obviously the year that the market imploded. So that's pretty telling, and it's not just for Apple, but for the entire holiday season. I think for retailers, it's going to be challenging. Margins were down. We've talked about this quite a bit on the radio. Companies like Apple that have brand new products, when they first came out with the iPhone, for example, it's a revolutionary product nobody's seen before with the features that it had. They're able to charge a very high premium price for those, and they're able to maintain that high price for quite a while once the product is released. And each successive iPhone version that comes out, they again charge a premium price, but the length of time they're able to keep that premium on the product declines because it's just an evolution of the same product rather than a revolutionary new product coming out. And I've made this argument time and time again. I have an article I published yesterday that's available on my website at craigdallen.com about Apple. But as companies get larger and larger and they get deeper in their product cycle, and particularly in the case with Apple where Steve Jobs is no longer around to drive innovation, they can become kind of a commoditized business, and I think that's what's happening to Apple here, and we're seeing that reflected in their numbers. It takes a while. Apple's a great company with great products, but unless they can come out with additional new products like an iPhone or an iPad or an iPod back when they were new, I don't know where the revenue and earnings growth is going to come from for a company as large as Apple that's going to keep the stock price moving higher. Now, the stock's about 530. It was down a little bit in aftermarket trading yesterday, but it's up just a fraction so far today. But at 530, I think the stock's being propped up because Carl Icahn's involved with it, and he's trying to force them to spend their $130 billion in cash to do a stock buyback. And I think that's the only reason that the stock is even in the 500s. I think it'd be in the low 400s, if not lower, if Carl Icahn hadn't got involved. And Carl Icahn's a short-term player. He's going to be in and out as soon as he gets what he wants or doesn't get what he wants. Either way, he's going to be out of the stock. And so once he's gone, and that if they do spend the money, they might get a short-term pop, maybe 10-15% from here. But I think that's it. And it's a short-term deal, and then they wouldn't have any cash left, and then we're back to worrying about revenues and earnings again, which is what we should really be worried about in the first place. So Apple's a challenging company. To me, I don't think it's worth where it is at 530 or anywhere near that. I could definitely see that stock getting hit, especially if the overall market corrects. So just something to think about. Holiday season sales are important, and there's a train, sorry about that. Holiday season sales are very important for Apple, as they are for any retailer, and so that's going to become a bigger and bigger theme as we move closer to the holiday season, especially to Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. Market's up a little bit, Dow up 50, S&P is at a new high again, up 4 points, 1766. I don't recall in almost 25 years of doing this ever seeing the market make this many new highs in a single year. It's pretty unprecedented. I don't remember seeing it. And if you look at valuations, it makes me a little concerned. But here we are. So as long as the market keeps going up, people keep making money. Money seems to be coming in to drive it higher. So we'll keep an eye on things and see how we play out for the rest of the week.